Hello, friends of YouTube. I wanted to kind of get some input from you guys. Um, my the beginning of my journey through this started yesterday. Because before I give you guys this 30-day challenge for Wicca and for all my Wiccans and pagans out there, I myself am going to go through it to kind of, I guess, fill out all the kinks and things that I could have done better or that I can improve on as far as exercises and different things I want to add in there. And it just kind of made me think about what somebody would go through for a year and a day when they were preparing to initiate with a coven or some sort of tradition. And I've never been initiated in any coven or tradition. I am strictly solitary at the moment, and that's really not by choice. I would much rather have a teacher to go to really teach me more about where I can improve on my practice and really become part of a practice, a tradition, what have you. But for those of you who have, I would really appreciate it if you could give me maybe some advice. What are some things that when you went through your year and a day that that helped you and you felt like helped you in your growth and strengthened you in your practice? What's something that at the time that your teacher had you do and you said, oh, this is such a pain, I don't want to have to do this every day, or but in the end it strengthened your practice? Is there anything like that? Now I know that there's some things that you can't talk about, because I know some traditions are very secretive about their initiation rites, and but you don't have to go too specific on it. I mean, just a general idea of some of the exercises and practices that your teacher kind of made you do, and that would be really helpful as I'm doing this. And it's coming along so far. I'm thinking about maybe including, right now I've got, just basically like a lesson and then questions at the end to accompany kind of like a journal exercise. Like I had in my my blogger, that I recommended that you all like purchase a journal of some kind or use a journal to accompany you during the 30-day challenge, to kind of serve as a, especially for someone who's starting out, kind of serve as a first book of shadows or another book of shadows, to just kind of show your journey through. And yeah, so I mean, I got mine, and I'm kind of working through it, and just so I can work through the questions and kind of work out the kinks and see how I could better word it. But besides the questions, I kind of wanted to throw in kind of like an element of like an exercise that you do every day, like maybe like meditating for 10 minutes, or communing with the goddess one day, or communing with the god another day, or working with this particular element, or just some type of physical exercise that involves Wicca, or involves your practice, to get somebody to do that one thing, along with answering the questions to help them along mentally and spiritually, but also doing ritual work and having that practice of doing something every day, because I know that that can be, with busy lives, I know with mine it's hard to find the time, but I'm trying to gear the days so that you can do these exercises within 15, 20 minutes tops, hopefully narrowing it down to 15 minutes, where you can split it up on however you see fit, but it's just as long as you're doing the days every day until you're finished. So yeah, that's what I'm working on, and I'll kind of give you guys progress as I go, and things that are working and not working, and things I'm finding as I go along, and then finally, hopefully, we'll maybe next month, I'm thinking, sometime in July, we'll start the 30-day challenge. That's my goal anyway. I have to set myself a goal, otherwise I won't finish it. I have to have like a deadline. So I'm gonna throw some date out there for myself to have it all done by, and then after that once I have everything the way I want it, we'll start the challenge and we'll see how it does. It's just, this is all kind of, I guess, an experiment on my part, and I did want to really say that I'm excited, and that also I want to keep you all in mind that I'm a beginner too. I don't know everything, and I'm surely not a priestess, high priestess in a coven. I'm not initiated in any tradition. I'm just the solitary practitioner that's trying to learn more about my practice, and hoping that I can get some inspiration through you guys. So yeah, so yeah, any input would be great. Yeah. Thanks, you guys. Blessed be.